Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Ought to be a good one here between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Detroit Tigers. It's interleague baseball next on MLB Network. Matthew Boyd gets the starting nod for the Tigers in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, it just goes to show you how tough it is to pitch in today's game. This guy has a career ERA over 5. At times he can be good, and at times he can be really, really bad. It'll be interesting to see which guy shows up in this one here today.
Here's Matt Carpenter. He will lead this one off today.
The third baseman, number 13.
Here comes the first pitch.
Carpenter.
He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. And he's looking for 3 right out of the gates today. And he'll get there as he kicks off the ball game with a triple.
Anytime the ball is hit that hard to deep center, you know it's going to be a tough play. The center fielder gives chase, but it ends up coming off the wall. And by that time, you knew it was going to be a triple.
Here's the second baseman, Colton Wong. As he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. On the ground near home, but it gets foul. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And he popped him up. And it's the Cardinals that'll strike first here, and that base hit makes it a 1-0 ball game.
Boy, D-Row, that's a case right there. He hit it just like he thought it soft. Not hit all that hard, but it gets the runner in from third.
Yeah, but you know what? Tomorrow's newspapers are going to be wrapping fish, so who cares about? I don't care if it's a bullet or off the fists. A knock's a knock, especially when it's got an RBI attached to it.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And this will bang up against the wall. And they'll keep it going here as he's in with a double.
One team's dream inning is another team's nightmare, right? That's their third hit of this opening inning. This one a double. That's got to have the pitcher pretty upset out there, and the manager wondering how long he's going to go on this one.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. Now a long throw to third. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Just an absolute laser that time. Screaming off the bat, if you will. And Showtrack tells us it went out at 112 miles an hour. Those are the line drives you can hear as they go by.
So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder, Paul DeYoung.
And he'll quickly send a line drive to center field.
And that's in there. Base hit.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Kept his shoulders square, his hands inside the baseball, and was able to fight off a good, nice executed pitch for a knock.
Into the box now, Tyler O'Neill. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Another first inning RBI opportunity for him here. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Hey, this is a monster strikeout situation right here. A double play would be great in this situation, but I know he's going for the K. You get a 1-2 count on the guy, he's going to throw his nastiest stuff.
Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out. Now a chance to look at the starting 9 for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, I love what Matt Carpenter brings to the table for this team. He's an imposing figure with a bat in his hands. Always seems to turn in a good at bat, and he can do a lot of damage when he barrels up the ball.
So coming to the plate, Matt Wieters. And a great chance here for the Cardinals to add on in just the first inning. He's set, and the pitch. First pitch curveball, swung on and missed. Strike 1. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Joe McDonald.
You know, you got to take your time and feel Joe McDonald out behind the dish a little bit. He has a tendency to move his zone around, usually settling in those middle innings.
You know, all you ask for an umpire is to be consistent. At times, Joe Mack is a little bit too inconsistent, particularly from a pitcher standpoint.
There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. At the plate, Victor Reyes. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Tigers, the left fielder.
Pitch is popped up, and Goldschmidt able to put the squeeze on it here. 1 away. And now a look at the hometown Tigers starting lineup in this one. Danny, who stands out to you?
Look, Matt, everybody should be looking at the guy in the 3 spot. I mean, he's got over 400 home runs. Any manager would be happy to pencil his name into the lineup and rely on that power every time he comes to the plate. What a luxury this club has.
Into the box now, Jacoby Jones. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Swing and a miss as he ran that 2-seamer right by him for the second out.
That's not an at-bat he's going to look back on and be happy about. Obviously, the strikeout result isn't good, but to go down on 3 pitches and none of which were even in the strike zone, as you see there, that's not a good look.
A ball and no strikes. Sent on the ground out to second. Wong is there. Throw gets in there from short right field. A nice play, and that one ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. They trail things here 2-0. Ready now, Jose Martinez. Lifetime numbers against Matt Boyd. He's 0 for 4.
Jose Martinez.
Here's the first pitch to him. Skied down the left field line. Reyes giving chase, and now it'll kick around in the corner. And he will make it there as the Cardinals get a man into scoring position on the leadoff double.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
And that'll bring up the former top prospect Harrison Bader, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. Hit to short. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
All right, guys, here's a defensive alignment for the Detroit Tigers.
The third base.
And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
Ready for another chance? Matt Carpenter. He smacked a triple and later scored his first time around. First delivery to him on the way. Hit softly down the line at first. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Now batting, second baseman, Colton Wong.
Colton Wong will stand in, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. And that'll bring home run number 3. It's now a 3-0 cushion. The relay throw. And he is in there with an RBI triple.
Here's another look at it right here as he drives it right between the two outfielders heading towards the right center field wall. He was flying out of the box, so I think he was thinking triple all the way. By the time they get it back in, he's safely into third.
Into the box, Paul Goldschmidt. He grounds it sharply to third. Lugo comes up with it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Redbirds get on the board, and it comes on the RBI triple. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's now a 3-0 lead for St. Louis. Leading off the inning, Ronnie Rodriguez, and they'll need him to get something going here. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a called strike anyway.
Love jumping out to an early 3-0 lead, but this game is far from over. A lot of innings left to be played. He's going to have to continue to execute out on that mound.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Taken in by Goldschmidt. A dive by Goldschmidt. So one away after the phenomenal defensive effort.
Oh, that's a tough play, but he pulled it off perfectly. Once he made the great stop, still had to make a good feed to the pitcher covering, which isn't easy on routine grounders sometimes. Hard not to appreciate that one.
Standing in now, Nico Goodrum. Fly ball right down the line in left. And they can't run it down. The windup and the 0-1. Yanked fouled off to the right. Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes.
0-2 pitch, not even close to the zone, and a fastball might be an indication that he's going to start using some of his secondary pitches.
Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. 1 out, nobody on. And this is hit hard to the right side, but foul. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bader is there, and that's the second out of the inning.
Batting 6th, the third baseman, Dawel Lugo.
Striding in, Dawel Lugo will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he lays off a pitch here that he probably shouldn't have. 0-1.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2. Hit on the ground to short. DeYoung fields it cleanly. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Tigers. They trail in this one 3-0. So here's the cleanup hitter, Marcell Ozuna. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last
Up
time.
next for the
Every
Cardinals,
pitcher loves to
the
get quick
shortstop.
outs, right? How about that? One pitch, one out, a pop-up to start the inning.
So one gone here in the St. Louis third, and that'll bring in the Illinois State product Paul DeYoung. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases, and he'll reach second now with one away.
Wow, throw a 10
Now
over and
batting,
bring out the clown.
designated hitter, Tyler.
Look like a three-ring circus out there. One outfielder mistimes his jump and the ball gets past him. His buddy has to back him up and get the ball in. A good thing, too. Otherwise, it could have been a triple or even an inside the Parker.
In now, Tyler O'Neill. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And that's a fair ball as this one will get down the line. He'll get it into second. And he will pull into second with an RBI double.
Cliches are
Now
around
batting.
for a reason, and that hit right there
Matt.
is a reason they say baseball is a game of inches, right? Just barely fair, but that's not much consolation to the guy standing on the mound. Nice RBI two-bagger.
Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters now. Hit high and deep is straightaway right field. Goodrum ranging back on the warning track. He makes the catch. The relay, but he gets back in time, safe at second base.
The batter, the right fielder, Jose.
Stepping into the box, Jose Martinez. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Cards get one in the inning on the RBI double. We played 2.5. It's now 4-0 St. Louis. The next batter, Jeimer Candelario. 7, 8, and 9 to
Leading up
start the home
for the
third.
Tigers,
Not much going
The
on
first baseman,
offensively so far for these
Jeimer
guys. 6 up, 6 down.
Candelario.
We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Bader is there, and he has it for the first out.
batting 8, the shortstop, Jordy Mercer.
Stepping into the box, Jordy Mercer. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. Bases are empty, one man out. No swing on the knuckle curve, even at 1-1. Way outside, nearly to the backstop, 2-1. And the slider gets him swinging, 2 gone. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his
The
business.
catcher,
No
number
doubt, Matty.
34.
He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Next up for Detroit, number 34. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
The 1-1 is strike 2 swinging.
If you're going to catch up to a high fastball like that, it's all about getting that front foot down in enough time to allow your hands to start moving forward. He was way too late there.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Striding in once again, Harrison Bader. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Hit high and deep to left field. Reyes ranging back, still going back onto the bullpen roof and gone. A solo shot here to left as the lead for the Cardinals opens up now to 5-0.
This is just one of those parks where the ball seems to jump off the bat a lot more during the day. This is the first one of the day, but we might see a few more before this one's over.
Now batter, third baseman.
Stepping in now, Matt Carpenter. Sent out to straightaway center field. Jones has a play. One down.
Up next for the Cardinals, the second baseman, Colton Wong.
One man gone for the Cardinals in the fourth, and that'll bring up Colton Wong. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pulled toward right center field. Jones is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now batting, the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and stepping in, the power hitting first baseman Paul Goldschmidt. Drives it out to deep right center field. Jones on the move, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. He hit the corner and tries for third, and he'll get in there safely.
Hey guys, that's an excellent piece of hitting right there. A good changeup down and away gives most batters problems, but trying to think the other way from an offensive standpoint, excellent job.
Now here comes Ron Gardenhire up out of the dugout, and he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll exit here this afternoon to a smattering of boos after what can be described as really a subpar performance. And how about that right out of the bullpen? A ground ball on one pitch, and the inning is over. But the Cards add on just a bit, courtesy of this solo home run. Bottom of the fourth coming up. It's the Cardinals 5 and the Tigers nothing. Digging in to try it again, Victor Reyes back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
And it's 2-1 to the Tigers leadoff hitter. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bader on the move. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Now batting, the center fielder,
Jacoby Jones, the next to hit. First offering on its way. Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike. No runs, no hits, and no errors in the ball game for the Tigers. Good knuckle curve, and he's got him behind 0-2. Popped him up. Wong shading to his right, and that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Miguel Cabrera.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Miguel Cabrera. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. No runs, no hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. A ball and a strike to Miguel Cabrera. Swing and a liner. Foul. Swing by Cabrera, and a ball hit on the ground is short. DeYoung gathers it in, and the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. Down in order go the Tigers. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And he was very pleased with how little they're swinging and missing right now. He said that top to bottom, his guys have impressed him at the plate. He loves that they're into double-digit hits, but just as much, he's thrilled to see that they've only struck out one time. That's impossible to sustain, but it points to the team's incredible focus at the plate right now.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Well, these days don't happen often. You better dig yourself when you get 3 knocks in a big league Wago.
It's hard to have 3 hits in one day, but boy, this guy is off to a great start in this one.
Into the box now, Tyler O'Neill. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. Another 0-2 home. High and deep to straightaway right. Goodrum ranging back. A leap, but it's off his glove. The relay. The tag, and he's nabbed trying for 2. Ready once again, Matt Wieters. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A shot down the first baseline. DeYoung stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Matt Wieters becomes the second out here in inning number 5. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Down the third baseline. The 0-1 delivery. Grounded back up the middle. Mercer is there. In a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. Cards leave 1 as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead. Back from Comerica Park in Detroit as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Tigers manager Ron Gardenhire during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
All right, Heidi, thank you. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
Now batting, the right fielder, Nico Goodrum.
Standing in, Nico Goodrum comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Hey, that's another nice 2-seamer right there. He's been able to manipulate that pitch all game, keeping it at the hollow of the knee, getting a lot of ground balls and a lot of swing and miss.
0-2. Here it comes. Hit well on the ground to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
The batter.
Still a little early to start talking about these things. There you go, right there. A big goose egg in that hit column, worth keeping in mind as we get later into the afternoon. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Martinez is after it. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Digging in and looking for more, Harrison Bader. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
And that last at bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Managers these days like to think of that 9-hole hitter as the second leadoff man, and he plays the role pretty well right here. Gets the leadoff double, and now he gives the real leadoff man a chance to bring him home.
Standing in now, Matt Carpenter. Big swing by Carpenter, and this is out to deep right. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field as this lead swells to 7-0.
He might have thought he was going to fool him with a first pitch bender, but he was wrong. He was sitting on that curve and absolutely hammered it way out of here.
Up next for the Cardinals.
Here's Colton Wong now.
Colton Wong.
He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. Reyes moves over, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
The batter, the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Ready for another shot now, Paul Goldschmidt. He made it to third on a triple in his previous appearance. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And this is going to find the alley as he might have himself his second double of the ball game. Around second now and headed for third. The relay throw, but he is in there with a triple.
Wow, he's getting his daily conditioning in during the game. That's his second triple, so obviously he's seeing the ball great, and he's showing he knows how to motor around the bases just fine.
In now, Marcell Ozuna. Line towards center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. Now the relay home. And not in time as the run scores.
One of the things you want to do as an offense, right, is stay fundamental and keep pushing. A great job there. Sac fly pushes the third run across in this inning.
Digging in, Paul DeYoung trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. Slapped hard the opposite way. And this is going to be his 4th hit of the game, as this should wind up as extra bases. And he'll pull into second with his 4th hit of the ball game.
Hey guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up and he was able to put good wood on it.
Stepping in now, Tyler O'Neill. Liner in there for a base hit. The runner from second crosses the plate, make it 9-0.
Dan, you know what? You like to to see that from an offense. When you have a guy in scoring position, there's no sense in waiting around. He saw a pitch he liked right there, and he went after it.
He did, D-Row, and I think that's what most hitters do. They come up with guys on base that they can potentially drive in. They're looking for a pitch to hit, and he didn't wait around and got that bat hit started.
Into the box now, Matt Wieters. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. They'll extend their lead here as the runner scores from first. It's a 10-0 score.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. Into the box, Jose Martinez. Now that's popped up. Candelario in foul ground, but this will land untouched. From the stretch. This is line to left. Reyes there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. 9 men come to the plate, however, 5 of them score. To the bottom of the 6th inning, it's the Redbirds 10 and the Tigers nothing. Coming to the plate now, Jeimer Candelario. He flew out in his last at-bat. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
I know it goes without saying, but the best pitch in baseball is getting ahead with a first pitch strike. That's why this guy's been able to stay in this game, pounding the zone.
And oh, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
The batter, number 7.
First delivery to him on the way. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Fastball misses badly there, and he's behind 2-0. Candelario gets his lead at first, nobody out. 3-0 now. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
There's ball 4.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now. Well, they've yet to hang a number on the scoreboard, but it looks like they've got a great opportunity from the breakthrough. Going to be pretty demoralizing if they can't.
1-2 to the Tigers catcher.
I'm interested to watch this next pitch right here. He got a swing on a high fastball. I wonder if he's going to pull the old Plesac and climb the ladder.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it.
Not
a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
Off the plate and low here, ball 1.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline, so if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. He loses him on ball 4. Standing in, Jacoby Jones. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And that's a called strike at the letters, though that looked high from here. It's 0-2 now.
Just way too patient in this situation. With the bases loaded like this is your chance to be the hero.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Jacoby Jones goes down for the second out here in the bottom half. In there, no balls and a strike. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer if he puts somebody else on. We'll see if he can find it.
The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Tigers' designated hitter.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Back here now at Comerica Park in Detroit. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. Blaine Hardy comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Line towards center field. Jones patrolling center makes the play, 1 out.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Ball had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
Hey, you don't see a hitter of his caliber come outside the zone too much. He's super aggressive right now. Let's see if he nibbles a little further off the plate now.
Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. A couple of lefties start to get loose now in the bullpen. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th. Stepping up to the plate, Colton Wong. Lifetime in this matchup. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. This is on the ground over to first. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. Oh, behind the back. And a good effort as he's able to stick with it and get the 3rd out of the inning. Down in order go the Cardinals, but they're still in front, 10-0. And next it'll be the Tigers cleanup hitter, Ronnie Rodriguez. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0. Misses, ball 2. The 2-1 is looked at off the plate for a ball. And that misses, ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
From the stretch. And he misses inside with that one, ball 1. Now he gets the ground ball to first. This might be 2. The second for 1. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
Now batting, 3rd baseman, Well,
from the belt, the pitch. That finds the zone, a called strike. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1.
As long as you actually get it inside, that 2-seam fastball running towards the hands is a really good pitch.
Swinging a blooper to the right side. And that's a base hit. So the no-hit bid ends here in the 7th. But now a throw from the outfield will get him. How slow can you be?
Oh, man, I don't know how that happened. Looked to be a base hit to the outfield, but then all of a sudden the throw comes in and they get the force on the plate. To be honest, that just can't happen.
Standing in now, Jeimer Candelario, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch. And here's his fastball for a called strike 1, and he's hitting an even 90 on the gun. 2 balls and a strike to the Tigers' first baseman.
I'm seeing all the signs of fatigue right now. This is when you really have to bear down mentally as a pitcher.
2-2 pitch is fouled away. And he fouls this one off. And he struck him out to retire the side, so he's through 7 complete, still working on a masterpiece. 1 left for Detroit. starting to look bleak, down 10-0. Now at the plate, Paul Goldschmidt. Great line for him in this one. A couple of triples and a double thus far.
Paul Goldschmidt.
This one's down to third. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first.
Well, nothing earth-shattering about this one. He just didn't finish the play and watch it into his glove. And now they've got the leadoff runner aboard and no outs.
He's set. Here it comes. Fly ball right down the line in left. Reyes will get there as he makes the catch in foul territory for the first out. Well, there are blowouts and then there are blowouts. And this, folks, is a blowout as you get a look at our line score. It's not often that you see a road team come into this place and put a whooping on these guys like the one we're seeing here tonight. Oh, and 1 count and the pitch. Slow roller down the third baseline. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit hard to third. To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Here's Jordy Mercer now. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Giovanni Gallegos is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
Again, another foul ball. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Here comes another 0-2.
Nope.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Ground ball right side. Fielded by Goldschmidt. Oh, look at the sliding stop in time. And what a vital play there, preventing the leadoff man from getting aboard. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Shoots this one over to first. Taken in by Goldschmidt, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
The left fielder, number 22.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Victor Reyes. Only 4 outs remaining for them to try and rally back in this one. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Tigers. Lead looks insurmountable here. They're down 10-0. Next will be the designated hitter, Tyler O'Neill. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one, 0-2.
I'm no hitting expert, but you can't take a swing that's a whole lot more uglier than that one.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3. Now at the plate, Matt Wieters. Lifetime against this pitcher. He's 1 for 2. First pitch cutter that's by him for strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. And this is swung on and sent down the ground to Mercer at short. On to first, and Wieters is set down now, 2 away.
Now batting, the right fielder, Jose.
Now at the plate, Jose Martinez. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Here's a cutter that's off the plate, 1-1. Two and one. Now the 2-1. Grounded foul toward the coaching box at third. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and it's a foul ball. Here's another 2-2. And this is in a bit tight, maybe above the letters as well, so it's a full count now, 3-2. Hit on the ground to short, played on the backhand. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Cardinals, but they're still in front, 10-0. Digging in, Jacoby Jones starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point, but these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Young is there, 1 away.
The batter, the designated hitter.
Here comes the first pitch. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. This is line to left. Ozuna is there, and there are 2 men gone now.
Now batting.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Ronnie Rodriguez. He is the last man to stand in the way of possible history here this afternoon. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Line drive to left. Ozuna is there, makes the catch, and there it is, a no-hitter.
Yeah, you know what's amazing? A combined no-hitter is even more rare than a complete game no-hitter, so it's not something you see every day or every year for that matter, and that's what you call a total team effort.
Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, probably the easiest player of the game decision we'll have to make all year. He got some help along the way from his defense, but all in all, this was his show, and he winds up in the history books with a no-hitter.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious St. Louis Cardinals, 10 runs, 19 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 10 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.